everyone, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. When we last left off, we had finished the investigation of episode 4, Farewell My Turnabout, and we were just going to start the trial. We had found out that Mr. Matt Elmgard had in fact hired Shelley the Killer as an assassin to, well, obviously assassinate Juan Corda. We also found out that Matt Elmgard was also in love, well, an ex-boyfriend to Matt Elmgard, to Celeste Impax. So I guess we're just gonna jump straight into it, really. Oh. Hello again. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, hello. Oh, what have I done wrong? I can't allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. 2 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 5, and 2 plus 1 equals... I don't know. See, what you should be doing is... I've had this dream before, someplace, some time ago. Hang on a second. As if this day was written into my destiny. Today I'll stand in court as a lawyer. Oh, I don't know, okay? To prove an innocent killer. August 23rd, 9:43 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. What you should be doing is this. 10 plus 10 is 20, and 11 plus 11 is also 20. But 11 plus... yeah, 10 plus 10 is 20, but 11 plus 11 is 22. You know, because 20, it's also 20. It's 22, as in TOO instead of TWO. Oh, this is Phoenix, right? You don't look so well, dude. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Yeah. You get me. Also, Senator Tango is back with us. Nice to have him back. If you please, Mr. Lawyer, remember it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Now listen up, you better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that previous line back and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. Phoenix! Oh, Mia! I was gonna say that's Pearl. Technically it is, but it's Mia... oh wait, Pearl as Mia. Or Mia is Pearl... no, Pearl is Mia really, isn't it? Maya! How's Maya? I don't know! You don't know? She hasn't tried to chat me since yesterday. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a liar, the worst of times we had to force your biggest smiles. But you can't give up, there's still some hope left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Someone in the courtroom until the evidence given. Yes! Ah, so cursed on God again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore, I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Ah, gosh, I'm really sorry. Where are you? You let me join the investigation team and we're choosing to kill her, pal. I'm so thirsty. Anyway, sorry, but right now we got 0 leads on a guy. But we're not gonna give up. Don't you? Until the trial is over, until the head verdict is handed down, we're gonna do everything we can to find to kill her. If we can get Meyer out, then you can get on God the gutty verdicts he deserves, pal. That's true. We could do that. If only they found Meyer first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. I have to make the trial last longer? If you go to Mr. Edger with everything you got, then you two can draw it out. Oh, now I get it. I believe in you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it together. So, believe in us. We give it all. All we've got, just like you. Got it! Thanks, Gumshoe.
Hey, Phoenix! You understand now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm turning into Marge Simpson here.
Hey, homie! What are you doing, homie? You talking about donuts again? Homie! Homie!
I'm literally turning into Marge Simpson. Like, what is happening?
It's the youngest weapon in the world, and you have it in abundance.
Yeah. Well, it's like we're coming to the end now. I had to make the trial last as long as I can. Gumshoe will come through, I know it. March 23rd, 10 AM. Coordinator of the trial of Madame God. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a fair while, if I'm being honest, Your Honor. I know, Phoenix, you are having a mental breakdown at the minute, but we are in courtroom, so if you could please hurry up. Come on, Phoenix. You should know this by now. Anyway, now... Oh, sorry. You were saying, Your Honor. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on hand. The mystery begin. Mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Thirsty drink, warm water. No. I find that, for me, warmer drinks make me more thirsty. Colder drinks make me less thirsty. It's really interesting. Anyway, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged evidence that threw suspicion onto restaurant guard, and then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilty of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you are saying that she is guilty after all? I have not finished, Your Honor. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? Look at the shell. This is a calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes, one carder was killed by a professional assassin, and the person who hired the assassin, his client, so to speak, is Matt on guard. What a surprising turn of events! I could never see this coming. I never saw Miss Adrian Andrews holding that card at all yesterday. Not at all. Obviously, that is a little banter, as you young'uns say now. A bit of sarcasm. Ha ha ha. Your Honor, never say that again. Yeah, Your Honor, honestly, you're trying way too hard to be cool. Please don't. Oh, fine, whatever. Carry on. I would think it's become your commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on with this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true.
But we still have to hold out. We still have to hold out as long as we can. At least until mine is safe and sound.
Yeah, I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then, please please kill your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Get a gun and shoot him. Or her, whoever your next first witness may be. We don't want to hear it. Then bring out your second witness. kill them as well. And the prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Now then, witness, your name and occupation, please. Okay, I'm a Will Powers, a poor underpaid action star. That's not great, really. And what is your relation to the defendant? Well, actually, I don't know. I only have like 5 cents to my name. It's like really sad. Like, I need more money, people. Look. Okay, well, just witness, what is your relation to the defendant? Please just answer me for the love of God. Why does everyone do this to me? First Oldbag and now you. Why do I keep getting the bad people? Well, I guess I was just a lousy mental term anyway. Yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'm just kind of nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, you visited the defendant's room. Also, you're everything to me. I'm your biggest fan. You may not believe it, but I do enjoy the Steel Samurai. Anyone who loves German Ninja will be thrown out and murdered by me. That's how much I despise that show. In all honesty, I'm kind of glad one character was killed. But there we go, is this correct? Yeah. I didn't know that. But, I didn't actually get to see it when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to testify about when you went into Mr. Onguard's room. Okay, sure, yeah, right, okay. Is this the first time Powers has been on a stand? I'm not sure if he has. I can't remember. I think maybe he was maybe once in his trial. Actually, not entirely sure. But there you go. I don't know. As the award ceremony went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his naked samurai costume. He was talking with someone at first. I thought it was a bellboy. What's interesting is it's tomato juice. I watched the two of them for a while, but I gave up and went back. I guess it hit me that night and I couldn't make them wait for me. That thing sounds like a place that Mr. Powers says money. Yeah, talking with the bellboy is actually no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. Onguard was speaking was an ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we?
Let's take rid of the sticky situation.
Huh?
A trap! Can you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just gonna have to charge it head first, right?
Hold it! The defendant's room. Why did you go there? Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother sort of, but I wanted to say congrats, really. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright. What is it? What? Huh? You're gonna try and cheat me into a corner, aren't you? Huh? I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but I'm not the killer, man. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. No, please don't trick me. Every time you do your thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Oh my god. Every time. Witness, I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry, so you went to the defendant's room and then... Hey, wait a minute, when the hell did I suddenly turn into the bad guy here? You sure that was Matt Onguard? Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't wearing the Nicholas Samurai mask then. If that's the case, then I guess he really can't be mistaken. And what was the defendant doing, standing in front of his own room? At first? What do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he bought a juice on a tray. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. See, with me, you gotta press and guess every statement. Only because for me, if I press and guess every statement, then it kind of gives me a grasp on what I might need to present, if possible. Sometimes it's kind of obvious, sometimes not so much. So it's like, does that make sense? I didn't think he was a normal little boy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember it right now. Sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to wait patiently on this one. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant together, correct? Yeah, the bellboys wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? I did feel something weird. It was because Matt... Well, he kinda gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? But it's a perfectly normal thing to do. So, how long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think. So, who are these guests you're talking about? You guys, of course. You are an old pearl. Well, if you press the last statement, you will get a clue what you have to press. Well, here we are. We're at the last statement. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you, so I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing that in the hallway. It's like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further.
Do you remember this incident? Did Miss Bars leave you see last night?
I don't remember that happening at all. I was making such a regular on a hyper state, and I ended up focusing on her.
I see. In that case, from his story, he probably wasn't gone for very long.
It's not that, is it? Is it that? I have a feeling it's either going to be this or this, only because Powers was there when, obviously Powers was there because he was the one that gave us the press conference ticket, and Powers was there when we got the transceiver. He didn't hear what was said, but he was still there at the time. I'm gonna try them. Okay, it's not that. No. No? Let's see again, hang on a second. So who are these guys still talking about? You guys, of course, you and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it'd be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. If I'm being honest, does not help me in the slightest. I don't actually have a clue. Let's think here. Let's have a little thinking. The problem is, it's gonna be. I feel like it's the press conference ticket. Because he was there when he gave it to us, and he had the intention of going from the stage show to the post-ceremony stage show and the press conference. So, why not just congratulate Matt after the press conference? Still has Nichols' samurai costume. At first I thought it was the bellboy. Unless... No. I was gonna say present the transceiver and say, hey, was it this bellboy? You know, the same person that came out to Meyer and gave me the transceiver and everything. I feel like it wouldn't be one of these, would it? Oh.
Objection!
No. Hey, it was an idea. Yeah, that seems fairly normal. That was I'm stuck. Seriously? So hang on. So what you're telling me is I have to go through all of that and then repress with that? First, what do you mean by that? I didn't think he was a normal bellboy, and why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to say, hi, hey, wait a second, I need to repress a statement? What? Actually, Mr. Patterson, a few minutes ago, you stated, you know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. Could it be you felt something strange about the tip-giving incident itself? Yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor? This bellboy. He wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Mr. Powers, please introduce me. Wow! Wow! Fuck you, game! Well, why? You mean the bellboy, right? Who instantly thinks, oh, I'm going to... Matt gave the bellboy a tip. So he gave the bellboy a tip. What's so strange about that? Well, you see, Matt's not like a poor person. Huh? What do you mean? I'm afraid I don't follow at all. So Miss Powers was surprised caused by this event. I wonder which of these shocking moments I should ask about. The bellboy's face. What's so shocking about the bellboy's face, Miss Powers? Well, he wasn't exactly a boy, more like an old gramps. I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-go in my court. No, that's not what I meant at all. See, it's my middle of the guy's face with a lot of stitches. A lot of stitches? Yeah, and it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chin, you know, almost like a thread snapped and all the stuff in his head would come spinning out. Nice. He was there. At Onguard's house. He was the butler! What is it, Miss Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Somebody Onguard was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Onguard would be declared guilty in a blink.
Phoenix, you have to don't play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything.
Yes, Chief. You sure you don't know anything you would like to know? Huh? What did you say, Your Honor? Nothing, Mr. Wright. Nothing. We're just going around and around in circles. Now that Mr. Powers, please continue with the testimony. Okay, well if I ask about the tip then... Let's ask about the tip then, just quickly. The defendant has a huge star, he can afford to give generous tips, wouldn't you agree? I mean, sure. But giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much? Would you please clarify to the court about how much would you say the defendant gave the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. Why is that? Because the bellboy, he gave the bellboy a really fat roll of cash. Roll of cash? Well, how interesting. That certainly was a generous tip, wasn't it? I wish I could be tipped like that. A very fat roll of cash. That can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judges begin to look awfully suspicious of us. Raise an objection. The defendant is a superstar roller toilet. Yeah. Oh, fair, yeah. It makes a lot more sense now. The defendant is a superstar. That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. Objection! You're saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large roll of cash by simply picking up people things on the trees, then why on earth would I stand around here prosecuting? you scored a point. I didn't even get paid. I don't know rolls of gas for all my hard work. So, okay, well, supposing that a roll of cash was not actually a tip, then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Payment? Isn't it obvious? Goddammit. Then the bellboy looked at saw. Yes, he was the assassin. Hold your horses now. Mr. Edward, you don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? I have here that Count Shelley de Killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelley de Killer? He is the person the police's Special Investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelley de Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Wells? No, nothing. Something just, got to clear to my head. I think I just gotta figure something out. I don't know. Ooh. I actually saw that bellboy get lit on that night.
What?
Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. The second time. This time I was in the hallway because, I had to go to the bathroom, and that's where the bellboy started to count the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Carter's room. Now I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. I mean... Thank you very much. That is all we need for now. Oh, but I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. de Killer. Then we shall see. So, the bellboy came out of the victim's room, and if the bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to, how do I say, entertain and make us laugh.
This is no laughing matter. Hold
it! What time was it? Well, I don't actually remember. Maybe somebody did around like 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that, and then I came back. And I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it's around, I don't know, 1:10 p.m. You're not one for details like Mr. Bass. Sorry, I made me catch bad silly congrats. Not his on. The bellboy is his payday, not his on. What?
Hold it!
Are you sure it was the same bellboy? Yeah. And how can you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform after all. But you see, well, oh my god, Strat! Yeah. Okay, we're real good now. But you see, well, he kinda had those stitches in his face. Yeah. So I'm sure it's the same guy he was talking about. So which room did the bellboy come out of?
Hold it!
The victim's room, huh? Yeah. The one with all the really pretty flowers and teddy bears. It was Juan's room, alright. Words cannot describe how screwed I am. Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? A bellboy is on his payday. Oh, true. He is. Bellboy just turns around and goes, I'm not working for another day in this place. So you give him... Nah, true, you could argue that, right, couldn't you? Now that I think about that, bellboy did kind of see that place. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next. Well, you know, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed? Bellboy was on the roof, so to speak, right? He wasn't pushing a cart, he wasn't on the tree either. You'd call that a little too strange, wouldn't you? I agree, this is a bit strange, I suppose. Is it really unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? She douche. No, try to pull a fast one. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty-handed bellboy. Well, mate, but there really is. It really isn't. If you two are done being school children, bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed either. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Edgeworth! You're trying to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious. I see. Very well. Its course recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. I suppose if you could lend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. I thought as much. It was the tomato juice. I knew the tomato juice was going to come up at some point, so it was kind of obvious. Mr. Powers, yeah, you're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? Since you heard the bellboy might be the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. Well, but it really is, isn't it? He's got all those stitches and... So, baseball has stitches. Is saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? Well, there's also... I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. Tomato or tomato? I say tomato. Because obviously I'm... Is it like tomato is a British thing and tomato is an American thing? I'm pretty sure that's why the whole tomato thing is the thing. It's like a tomato is American, tomato is British or something. It's like garage and garage. Like Americans say garage and British say garage. This is a barbecue. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Cohen's body. The liquid inside the glass is tomato juice. And now, if you would look at what is on top of the table, in the lower right corner here. Anyone can clearly see there's a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy just brought this to Mr. Carter's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he was left. Yeah, boss. That would mean the bellboy had seen her dead body in the room. Ah, but can you prove that Mr. Carter is already dead at the time? No. Mr. Edgeworth? Yes? I blame you for leading me down this route. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness, is there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed. Or should I say empty-handed? I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh? What? Bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? Yeah, pitch black leather ones. Only the bellboys don't like gloves like that, right? Black leather gloves? What did you mention them earlier? Sorry, you can't say my mind. Ah! Why does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? You're right. Come on, now focus. Can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboy wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was... Boy Bell. I keep saying that. Bellboy was wearing black leather ones. So, football's made of leather. You saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? But man, You received a large pile of cash from the defendant, and now he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. It seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Now then, witness, please continue with the rest of your testimony. If you would. Don't worry if not. Why am I shaking olive oil? I don't know. Why do you like shaking a bottle of oil? Or you're like, I don't know. Anyway, the rest? I don't know why I kind of went silent for a second there. Yeah. Oh, yes, please tell us more. Okay. The second meeting. And leaving on soon, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. Here he gave something to the business of the room, and the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room. Yeah, I kind of saw that all that by accident. Some accident, to say it too much. All of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be, how you say, normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. For goodness sake. Fine. Why do I do this to myself? After leaving ones, yeah. Hold it! Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? And, sorry, I didn't even look at this. And when I look up these air balls, so it's like, I know, that, in all fairness, is satisfying. Little air bubbles and stuff like that is satisfying. I may be poorer than the page action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, well, from the door of the bathroom with my left eye, I saw a sneaky, spy-like. I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? Why you want to save Maya in the first place? She's so annoying. Got to trouble. True. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I like her. Sometimes she can be annoying. Sometimes she can almost serve no purpose. But I think in Spirit of Justice, because she's not in Dual Destinies, is she? But in Spirit of Justice, I mean, obviously it's been a fair few years since we saw Maya in Spirit of Justice. In Spirit of Justice, she becomes a lot more mature than she is here. I sometimes like her, sometimes she can be a bit annoying, but yeah. What did the bellboy do next? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care about.
Hold it!
I said hold it! Okay. That's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate and give us a few more details. Oh, well, okay. Let's probably ask him about this something. He gave something to this person. Yeah, what was this something? If I remember what it was, it would be called like something, wouldn't I? But it implies that something was removed from the scene of crime. You sure you really can't remember, I suppose? It was kind of something small. This is an incredibly crucial piece of evidence. Please try to remember what it was. I'll try. In the meantime, let's talk at another point, namely what the bellboy did next. Well, throughout the person inside the thing. Okay, well, what about the person then? Oh. Well, I don't think it was necessarily the doll. So who took this something the bellboy handed off? Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I don't say, but I only saw the person's arm. Only the arm. You're saying you didn't see the person's face? Yeah. I'd like to summarize the testimony up to this point, if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There, he handed a small item to some sort of person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yeah, it was just like that. That's right, was. Is all this really important? Of course, Your Honor. I think it is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. Please don't know what it was the bellboy handed off. Well, see, and it was. No. If you remember, please ask me. Yes, sir. Some sort of wooden statue. God damn it, man. What was the point of that? Pregnant. 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 Can you get pregnant? If a woman has starch masks, can you get burgered again? I love that. How to form pregnant. I don't know what it is about that. A Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? A Luigi board? The Luigi board said my name? Help? Pregnant. Anyway, what was the point of that pregnant porn? Where did that addiction come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling something bad is going to happen to show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yeah, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix. Deep breath. Mr. Powers. Something you saw. Was it this item? Oh, hey, that's it, this is something. Well, it's really figured it out. I recall we found this at Madame God's mansion. The defendant's house? What does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. The shaded killer assassinated one coroner in his room, and then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then, the bear being found at Mr. God's mansion would mean a house he was housed on the first in Indonesia. Ah! I did not know that. That's really interesting. Because I did learn a little bit of German, but I completely forgot all of it because I learned it like probably like 4 years ago now. And I haven't learned German since. If I'm honest, I found German kind of hard and boring, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, then the way we found him was strong. What you mean? It goes without saying, though. Mr. Matt on guard is to kill his client. Order, order, order! I said order! Mr. Wright, this is the most important turn of events for you. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry, Mia.
No, it's alright. You're just what was said.
How dare you think the bear would come out?
If not now, then it would have later on. If you hadn't shown us the come on, I'm sure my friend Edgeworth would have.
I almost forgot to tell you about it too. It is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. There has to be something we've overlooked. When you play multiplayer and the German they say 999. Oh yeah, 9. Oh, Lee Evans' joke. Lee Evans' joke. If you don't know about Lee Evans, he's an absolutely amazing British comedian. Sadly, he's retired now after the death of his guy. I can't remember what the guy's called. But yeah, agent, that's on. After the death of his agent. And he also wanted to spend more time with his wife and child. But anyway, so Lee Evans made a joke about the old, rotary phones. And he said, well, whose idea was it to put the emergency number at the end of the telephone? He'd just be there going, 9! 9! 9! Hello? No, he's dead. Anyway, there has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright. There are still a few points that we have left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that now, can we? Alright, Mr. Wright, what questionable point would you like to explore further? There was one thing in Miss Buzz's testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. Yes, sometimes the person is in the room. I'm sorry, we don't know what the person's on. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure. What is it, Mr. Mars? You're going to scream like that? That is good as a good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, basically, I can't remember. I remember who took the bear. Really? I don't have any sources on, but it was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear. You've got to be kidding me! Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it's Nickel Samurai. That doesn't mean anything, because don't forget, Adrian Andrews was also wearing the Nickel Samurai costume. Maybe he wasn't just yet, but that doesn't matter. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Matt on guard is the Nickel Samurai. That's an event we've made that all clearer. What am I supposed to do now? Meow! He only sees the costume exactly. He only sees the costume. You gotta find another angle to attack this from. Hurry! No, we're gonna. Your Honor! Again, Mr. Wright. Look, we've already removed any or and all questionable areas for this testimony. It's about time we were removed from its court, Mr. Wright. I have to find something even one little point will do. There's still some questions left unanswered. Look, what are you trying to pull? The bear itself. I mean, it's very obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright? Yeah, well, this bear was found at Mr. Onguard's mansion. However, Mr. Onguard was arrested at the hotel that night. Which means that since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. Oh, actually, yes, it's very true, actually. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And stretch again. It is not possible that it was Mr. Onguard who took this bear to the mansion. Why, that's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. There was no way, time-wise, for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Objection! Sure, this looks like it. You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. I'm saying I'm here to stall the courtroom. Exactly, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright just blurts out, I'm stalling this trial! Mr. Wright, are you okay? Why would you just admit to such a thing? Oh, so Your Honor, I don't know myself. Huh? I remember it as clear as day. I remember what you muttered to yourself at Mr. Onguard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. That butler all this time was the killer. The killer and Onguard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at Onguard mansion as his butler. What a bold move. The bear figurine was brought back to Onguard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, Onguard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now, if I'm being honest. Oh, this is too much. Is there anything I can attack at all? Hey, look, they're nice stitches. I mean, true, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, if I'm being honest. Sometimes that's just the way these things are, if I'm being honest, but there you go. I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Onguard. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? But I knew it. I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, what should I do? Raise an objection just because.
Objection!
Oh no, said my friend. There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. There's only one thing I have to do with this loaded dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. I probably should have done, but oh well. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, the same figurine was found on Guard Mansion. However, it's possible that this is all the work of a certain person. What are you saying? What I'm saying is it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. The real client? Yes. Is this all you have? No, Miss Wright, let's see your thing. Who do you say is the killer's real client, and therefore the real murderer?
Take that!
Adrian Andrews? Yeah. We already know that she tried to frame Madame Guard for the crime by wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. That is true. Anyway, then the nickel samurai's on my sword. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about my strong guard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right, that is true. Then, find this figure at Mr. Unguard's mansion. It was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there's no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully disclose its possibility either. Come on, I can't believe the defense. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not somebody, isn't it? This is the same liar. It's just the same liar. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. Order, order, order! All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with this what-if game. The courtroom is now a mess. Yeah. To be fair though, when has it not been a mess? Is what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth? The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? You know, he is right, in all fairness. The guy did especially bring that bear to on guard right away. Why, do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely, and I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honour, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honour. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. I see. Well, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness at that time. Yes, Your Honour. A short recess. We will save by. Ooh, this is getting good. It's getting good. And Miss Adrian Andrews to take the stand next. That's going to be an interesting testimony. But, as always, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!